But we have a major problem with illegal immigration. My guest coming on right now is a dear friend of mine, and I was, as a matter of fact, I was talking to her a few weeks ago in Washington D.C. We had a real talk about something special with the president, and it looked like things have turned around. So, without further ado, let me bring on my friend Sabine Durden, who this is a special day for Sabine because her son, Sabina, her today is her son's birthday. As a matter of fact, is she there? Hey, Lou. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to see you again.
And I see happy birthday to Mr. Man there.
Dominic, that's right. That German chocolate.
I remember you telling me that, and ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know that today would have been Dominic's birthday. I just picked this day out, and it just so happened that it was Dominic's birthday. And like I said, Sabina, listen, we have an issue where, I even decided to get the tweet for you. Today, my son should enjoy his 37th birthday, but he only got to celebrate 30 years of life because of an illegal criminal that got away with many crimes, including killing my one and only. Love, stand up and fight so will not happen to you. To the POTUS, build the wall now. You have got, we had a talk, a real serious talk, a real deep talk a couple of weeks ago. Yep. And I'm not going to go deep into that because that was between me and you. I just want to know, because we might piss off somebody out there.
That's all right. It wouldn't be the first time, would it, Wayne?
No, but I want to know from our talk, do you think things have changed in the right direction? You can be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be. I'm worried when I hear the word amnesty. It scares me because amnesty, it travels somewhere else, some other countries, and they think, oops, we can skip right in here, grab us some papers, claim to be somebody we're not, because that's the problem with DACAs. Half of them, the paperwork is fraudulent. They use different names, try to get in. It's a flawed program, and that's why it's unconstitutional. It was never constitutional issued. They shouldn't be here, whether their parents brought them or didn't. So I hope our president stands strong and stands against Nancy's and Schumer's bulliness, and they continue to insult us angel parents. I don't know if you saw, but we were in that office, and she was hiding behind a wall. An immoral wall that doesn't work. And I couldn't see her. Wait a minute. Something's off.
You know what? You said that about Nancy Pelosi. We have the tweet where Nancy Pelosi had tweeted out. You responded, but Nancy said, our Democratic majority is staying true to its word and working for hashtag for the people. Here are a few moments that stand out from last week. You caught that.
Yes, I did.
You caught that, and you responded.
I'm on her like white on rice.
You responded with this. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. One standout moment is missing. You're not hiding behind your walls and actually facing me. How come you are afraid to meet me? I earned the right to be in the United States, yet it doesn't seem I'm one of the people you work for. Who are they? Right. Illegals. I'm still up for a show and tell with you and my late son. How about it? And she still hasn't responded to you yet, has she?
No, I'm not holding my breath, but I'm still waiting. I got Dominic here with me. That's his ashes in the urn. That's all I got of my son. And I'm not letting up. I keep hope alive. I hope that one day I get a call and she will see me. If not, I'm going to start a petition. And her and we will sit across from each other, and I'm going to look her in the face, in the eyes, mother to mother. I'm going to ask her, what people is she talking about? Because I believe she's not talking about American people. She's talking about illegals.
Yeah.
Illegals
Yeah,
from any country. I don't care if you're black, brown, white. If
yeah.
you come from Germany and you're illegal, you got to go.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You know what? What do you think? Do you think money changed the Democrats? Because like if you look at all of the videos in the past, these Democrats are like, I'm against illegal, and you got to come in the right way, and oh no illegal, no, and but now
Like, oh,
they
yeah. I mean, it's anything but rolling out the red carpet for them. We know they don't. And I found out in those almost 7 years, July will be 7 years that I've been fighting this. It's about votes because many people are leaving the Democratic Party because they finally figured them out that they are not for the American people, for the hardworking people. So it's for the votes. They bring them in. They bring them in for cheap labor because other people are waking up, and also for the census and yeah, the electoral college. For so many, they get one seat. It's a scam. It's not caring for any of the children of the illegals because while they're running to the border to care, they're stepping on our own children. I live in Arkansas. I know there are families hungry and in need. I know
right,
they are in
right.
Washington, D.C., where I just was last week.
Mm-hmm.
And they are everywhere. They deserve this first. We don't deserve
Right.
to have any veterans sitting on the street while they running to take care of illegals in centers at the border that's better than any home for our own.
Right,
So
right.
they're lying to us. We figured them out, Wayne. They can't fool us anymore. We're just trying to convince other people to finally wake up.
Yeah, and you know what? And I was going to talk about that a little bit later tonight, but you bring up a very good point. A lot of people actually are leaving. People are leaving the Democrat Party. Now, I'm not saying that they're joining Republicans, but they are leaving Democrats because
Yes.
I have watched many video online where individuals are saying what we have been saying over the past 7 to 10 years in regards to the Democrat Party not caring for minorities, the Democrat Party not caring for our Hispanic community or those that really came over here legally. Now they are saying that online. But there's a big gap where Republicans are not connecting to the people that are leaving. People say, well, we're trying to connect with them on Twitter. Well, a whole lot of people don't use Twitter, whether people want to believe it or not. A whole lot of people really don't use Twitter.
That's
so
true.
How would you try to reach those individuals that are off the grid or that really want to change, but they aren't being talked to by the other side?
And I think that's a flaw of the Republican side where they take things for granted and they need to work a little bit better on the local side. Don't just talk to your constituents when it's time for voting and elections. Go out in your neighborhoods and reach people. They're hungry for knowledge. They're hungry for somebody to show them that there's a different way. So I gotta say, the other side, they got some work to do. It's not going to happen on its own. We're trying all we can on Facebook and on Twitter, but like you said, not everybody does that. So I'm the one, along with Anthony, we go out, we talk to people, we share with them our experience, and we share with them that we're fighting so they don't have to. I don't want to hug another angel mom or angel dad. I just talked to somebody yesterday. I found out lost his son last year in August in Dallas. And I'm tired, and we need to listen to one another. We need to talk, and we need to reach our family members and not talk at them, but with them.
Yeah. And
it's important.
It's a good I say that on this show a lot, is that when I came into the conservative movement, I used to talk at, because that's what I saw. And over the last few years, I've learned that talking at only builds walls. And
Yeah,
I'm
they
not talking about
back
a
up.
border wall.
They
It
back
builds
up.
walls. Exactly. People don't want to
Yes.
listen to you
Yeah,
when you disrespect them like that. And
right.
I believe like what you do. You are easy to walk up to somebody and you don't have to let people know that you're a Republican or that you're a
No.
conservative. You have stories of your own that touch
Yeah.
other people and bring people around you to listen. And that's how you reach people. You don't reach people,
Yeah,
well, I'm a Republican. Okay, well, get out of my face. Or
that's
I'm a
right.
Democrat. Well, you stupid. You know, you know what I'm talking about?
It's true. It's
It's
absolutely
crazy.
true. And you're right. And I've learned to share my story of me being a legal immigrant from Germany, doing it the right way. And
Mhm.
I was a Democrat because my ex was one. I didn't know nothing.
Right,
But the
right.
minute my fiance and I heard Hillary say what she will do for illegals and refugees, we ran and we changed. But we
Look,
learned to talk with people.
I wanna hold you over for a few minutes after the break. Is that okay?
Oh, I love to hang out with you.
Yes, Sabine Durden, a friend of mine. Her son, um, her son. Today would have been his 37th birthday. I think. I think that's
Yes.
right. Sabina, is that
Yeah.
right? 37.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what you're going through,
I'm
but
glad.
as a parent, I pray for you and I pray for where you're going, and what you're trying to do. I don't know if you heard about this. A group of 376 Central Americans. This group was said to be the largest ever. Illegally tunneled through the southern border fence and surrendered to Border Patrol to request asylum. I don't understand how you illegally go through a tunnel, and then come up on the other side and say that you want asylum. 200 of the 376 were minors.
Mm-hmm.
I Sabine, but Democrats are against the wall.
Yeah. Well, they don't like the word wall, so I say call it fence, call it curtain, call it stakes, whatever you want to call it. But we need a barrier, and we need one that goes deeper than what they could go through. We have all these loopholes in our laws that need to be changed. And first, one of them, my pet peeve is this anchor baby. You come here pregnant, you get prenatal care, and can you see the steam coming out of my ears? You get prenatal, you give birth here, you have an automatic American citizen, and then you get Medicaid for your child and then the rest of the family. While we have again Americans that can't afford to pay for the birth of their child, and it's an American child. This throw up your hands once you come into my house illegally, and then you throw up your hands and say, "Oh, I seek amnesty at your place because I don't like where I'm at." Why isn't that changed? The wall will slow things down. It will send a message to Guatemala, to all the other countries where they come from. The killer of Dominic came from Guatemala. It sent a message that we might not want to try this because we might end up in front of a wall that we can't use a ladder or dig under. So the
Right.
faster we can get that done, the better it is. Because and I'm going to show you this picture, and I shock people with it. When people go home and they think these poor illegals, think of this. This is my son in a morgue. Those are his dead, cold, bruised, and cut hands. And that's my hand right there on top of it, right there. That's the last time I got to touch my child. The last time I got to kiss him. Every illegal here has the potential to harm your family, whether it's financial with ID theft. Your child's social security number might be at risk.
Right.
They drive on our roads without license.
Sure
And
do.
yes, there are a few good ones that come here for a better life, but it doesn't make him less illegal.
Right. And you know what, too? I want to say this because Democrats throw that thing out there. Well, illegal. These illegals come over here and they're law-abiding citizens. Well, hold on now, because how do you? That's that common sense ain't working in the noggin. Well, they're illegal, but they're law-abiding. Well, tell them to go take their ass back over the border.
That's right. Like I had
come in the right way.
Yeah. Well, and then now with the DACA. So here's my example for some people who are a little dense or don't want to understand it. If you and your family go and sneak into Disneyland and you get busted by their security, guess what? Your child doesn't get to stay.
Right.
All of you get kicked out and arrested.
That's right. That's right.
And that's how it should be with DACA. And I don't want to hear that they don't speak the language of their homeland. Yes, they do, because most of the time they translate for their parents. Hello, we know it. So,
oh my God, you're right. And see, and I said that earlier. I was like, don't tell me these DACA recipients don't they get in front of the camera. We don't have no place to go. We don't know no better. Y'all know where y'all came from. Y'all know where your parents are from. Y'all still got family on the other side.
That's right. And you translate for your parents. Okay, so now let's give him all amnesty. So then we're gonna deport their parents because they broke the law. You know how Schumer and Pelosi cried about the kids being separated. Now all of a sudden you keep family. Get out of here. Cut it out. Quit making us stupid or believe we're stupid and we just fell off a turnip truck. We have laws that protect our citizens. And I'll be dang, I'll get called racist, Nazi, Hitler, whatever they can come up with. And my thing will always be that I came here legally. I filled out paperwork. I stood in line. My child came with me. I didn't drag him anywhere. And you're not going to jump in front of me and get all the benefits, because otherwise, and I told the senator that, I said, I'm going to denounce my American citizenship, go to Germany, come back illegally, and get everything free. And he looked at me like I lost my mind and walked away.
Well, I want to appreciate you taking the time out tonight and joining me on the show. I want to have you back. Okay.
Yes,
and I love you right here. And I'm glad that we had our little talk. And I know we're going to have some more in the future. How can people reach out to you and your son's website?
Please join me on domhugs.org, domhugs.org. And if you like, I have these green bracelets that are in memory of Dominic. It gets a conversation going. It's a reminder for him that he mattered. Like my shirt says, Dominic's life mattered. Just contact me on that website. I'll send them to you free of charge. I don't have a foundation. I don't collect money. I just want people to be aware that this could be your child right there in a picture. And I don't want that. I don't want you to know this. So come join me, talk to me, send me a message. I love hearing from people, and I help you change your mind. So next time you won't cross on that D. We're going to change that.
Well, thank you, Sabina, and
I love being
here. Look, girl, I gotta have you back and back again. But
yes, please. Absolutely, love you. Bye.